Good morning, friends. Welcome to my channel. I'm Vicky, the Happy Budgeting Mom. If you are new here, welcome. It's so great to have you. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for showing up and continuing to support me on my journey. I really do appreciate it. I hope that you guys had a wonderful week and that you are ready for this weekend. I am ready for this weekend. Oh my goodness. It has been such a week. Toast. Oh, this cat. He is always into mischief. Oh, and he is getting so heavy. He turns 1 in June, and I imagine that cat weighs a good 25 pounds. I think he's part Maine Coon and, something else. Obviously something else if he's only part, but he's so fuzzy and he's so heavy and he's so obnoxious. So that screams Maine Coon. Anyway, today I am going to be cash stuffing my long-term savings. I have some Happy Mail that I want to share, and I'm going to look at Cash Stash to see if I have any money to put in there today. I don't think that I do, but memory is not my best subject today. Okay, and so yeah, I'm gonna be doing that. I don't have a lot of money to put in here today, but the way I see it is if I'm saving something, even if it's just a couple of dollars, I'm making progress. So next time, hopefully, I'll have a little bit more, but we're going to jump right into that. I do have my Moterm financial budget planner here because I have some challenges in here that I need to work on today. One of which is Save with Judy, and we are going to be saving $5. And I think that I'm going to use green today. And I should have colored this offline. But I want you guys to see how good my coloring skills are improving. Alrighty. And then I think that I did save this because it rained 2 days here in Arizona last week. And I will have to come back to this if I did. I think that I did. I think I was smart and I think I saved it. But we'll see what happens. Okay. So let me move my Cash Stash over because we're not jumping into that quite yet. Oh. Alrighty. So today I am going to finally paint or attempt to paint my new craft room. So hopefully that goes really well. It is only 7:27 this morning, and I think that I have a lot of time ahead of me where I can do it. Today I am saving the 6 and the 5, so that is going to be $11. And let me color that in. I think I've been using yellow. Why does that even look green? That's weird. Let me try that again. This is not the right color either. But, okay, so there's our 11. I wonder if it was this weird green color that I used before. It was. How weird. Okay. Although I guess it really doesn't matter. It's colored. And then, so now we're adding this $11. And in this savings challenge, I have saved 10, 15, 17, 18. And this May Memorial Day Roll and Save was created by Angela Marie 888. And it is free on her Ko-Fi. Okay. And then My cats are getting their typical $8. So there's 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can finish the savings challenge today. There's, oh, I'm doing it for 2, so I can color 4. Okay, all right. Never mind what I said. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we have two left. Okay. Yeah, because I see here that I did them for $2 each. So that's fine. So now we have 6, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Perfect. Okay. So we can probably finish this one next week. I just want to finish a savings challenge today. I'm not going to, but I would like to. Okay. And that little cat savings challenge was created by me. It was part of the set that I made for March Madness, and it's still available on my Ko-Fi if you want to pull it down. It's very springy. It'll still work for summer. Actually, it'll work for every season because it has cats and houseplants. So it's perfect. So tell me, how is everything going? How was your week? What exciting things are you going to do this weekend? I'm going to save $9 for week number 2. There's my 9. Like I had said, I'm going to paint today, and I am going to hopefully get it done, not hurt myself, and be able to start doing the moving of all of my craft supplies and everything into that room. And when I say not hurt myself, I don't know if any of you guys are aware or if I've mentioned it before, but most of you by now know that I had heart surgery. I had to have quadruple bypass in March of 2021. And I was in the hospital for like 19 days. And when I got out, they said, do not pick up anything over 8 pounds. You need to rest. You need to relax. Well, a couple of weeks later, I became a grandma again, and my granddaughter weighed more than 9 pounds. And you cannot tell a grandma, don't pick up a child. And granted, I did not pick her up. I was sitting down. My son-in-law brought the child to me. I held her, and I ripped open. My chest ripped open like nobody's business. Would I do it again? Abso-freaking-lutely I would. Because you only get that first time of holding a grandchild one time. And I would do it 100 times over. And ever since then, I mean, like the slightest thing, I would just rip open. I would tear. I would bleed profusely. Sorry if this is too much information. But anyway, the skin got so bad that I had to go in for surgery again in December of that year to tear out all of the skin that wouldn't heal, and had to have it cleaned up. Fast forward a couple of months, and I break my sternum. I don't know how, but it cracked open because it was already broken from the surgery. They fuse it together, and then eventually it grows calcium and heals back. I broke mine, and so I continue to break it, and it will not heal. And so my uncle had a stroke. He moved in with me. He fell. I tried to catch him 2 different occasions. I shouldn't have done it, but that's just like normal human instinct. It's like somebody's falling, you try to help them. And he's a big guy. And so it broke again those 2 times. You know that saying, F around and find out? Well, that's me. F around and find out. And needless to say, I live with a broken sternum. And so I spend most of my days working from bed, reading from bed, doing things from bed so I can heal. And so yeah, hopefully I don't get hurt today and make it worse, because I feel like it's pretty good right now. In this Friday Savings Challenge, which was created by Budgeting with Jenny, I have 50, 55, 60, 62, 64, 66, 67, 68, 69. $69 so far in this one. But yeah, so I lead a very boring life. Most of my life is laying in bed. And so I read a lot and I watch a lot of videos. So if you're thinking, gosh, this lady's on YouTube a lot, she watches a lot of videos, it's because I don't have anything else to do. I'm kind of like trapped until I heal up correctly. All right, so I'm adding that 5 from the 5 that we just colored a little bit earlier. I now have 15 because the first 4 months, that $100, I transferred out of here and I moved that to my SoFi high yield savings account. I'm sitting here thinking, was it SoFi or was it Ally? And you know what? I'm sorry. This one was Ally, because my emergency fund is in SoFi. So it really doesn't matter where it is. It's in a high yield savings account. Okay. Today we are going to be using Pam from the Miss Champion. Yeah. I'm always just like, what? It's the Miss Champion channel. Her name is Pam. She is absolutely the best lady in the world. If you have not visited her channel yet, her link is down below. Please go visit her channel. Watch her videos. She's a sister in Christ. She does these Word of God Wednesdays. I absolutely adore those videos. If you are a believer or you're not a believer and you want to become one, please go watch those videos. They're very knowledgeable. She knows a lot about the Bible, and the way that she explains the stories, you can just understand them. And I just absolutely love it. Right now this month, she's doing a bunch of box challenges and she is killing them. But go check out Pam. This is a savings challenge from her Ko-Fi. She does have a Ko-Fi and she has some savings challenges out there for free. So you can go check those out as well. This one says, family is like fudge, mostly sweet with a few nuts. And this has 25 peanuts on it today. We are saving $25. So we are going to finish this savings challenge today because this is going into our emergency fund. So here is our 20 and our 5. And I will color this offline so you don't have to sit here and watch me do 25 peanuts. But there's our 25 for this week. And we are adding it to another 25. So we have $50 in this savings challenge today. That is fantastic. And every time I save 100 in here, that goes towards the emergency fund, gets transferred into SoFi. So we finished a savings challenge, even though I didn't color it online, but there you go. Okay, so this one is my 2025. I had to cut them down to break them to fit in here because it was too big. It was overhanging, kind of like how this one is. But we are on the second quarter. I'm doing the 0 of 20. And today I'm adding $40. And I am going to be doing, I think I picked 28 and 12. Oops. So here's 28. And here's a 12. So now this should be 240. So there's 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 220, 240. Okay. So long as I have what I need to have, we're good. It takes me a little bit to get there, but goodness gracious. Cash stash, we're skipping for right this second because I don't know if I have anything for it today. The baby shower, I think that I am saving $5 today. And my grandson has my pink highlighter, I think. No, here's one. I don't know if this is the same color. No, it's not. But he was doing drawing yesterday about history stuff, and I don't know what he did with it. But there's my 5. Alrighty, so now we have 10 in baby shower. We're not doing anything here. And this one we are saving 15 is what I rolled. So there's the 15. So now in this savings challenge, I have 10, 20, 25, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. And I'm going to take a 20-sided die and see what we're going to do for next time. 1, really? 3, 10, so 14. That's ridiculous that you have to roll it all those times just to get a number. Because I was hoping I would get a higher number. So 14. Okay. And this savings challenge is by the Millennial Saver. Isn't that so adorable? Oh my goodness. And I know it's for Easter, but you know what? I've been doing it since before Easter. It's just going to be with me for a while. Okay, and I think that is it. Let me look at my list and make sure I got everybody. I forgot because I haven't done this binder for a little while that I forgot that I needed to do these. I'm in May and we need to do these. These are my coin savings challenge. I'm going to set those out because I think that this weekend I'm going to go through my change jar and see what I have. I'm going to see. All right. So for May, we are going to be saving $30 for the flower challenge. Well, this isn't a flower, but it has flowers on it. But the month challenge, we have $30. For May, the flowers, I am going to be saving 16. So I'm just going to color in 3 of these 5s and give it a 1. And we are going to be saving $5 for the birthstone. Now, I don't know who made these. I did get them off of Etsy, and I didn't write it down. I don't know. I'll have to go find it. This birthstone one is one that I made, and it is available for free on my Ko-Fi if you are interested. So this one is getting 5. This one is getting 16. Okay. And this one is getting 30. Okay. So let me go ahead and put these back, and then we can count to see what we're adding into this challenge today. And this binder is where I'm saving for extra car payments. All right, so we have 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 51 going in for May. So goes in this part. All righty. Now I think I'm all done with my cash stuffing here. I did get some Disney dollars that I want to work on today. And Disney dollars are basically any dollar. I look here to see if they have a letter that matches with my grandkids' names. So G for Gwendolyn, she got one. Malachi doesn't have, they don't have M bills, so Malachi gets D for Disney. And so that's what I've been saving for him. Here's another one for Gwendolyn. Cordelia finally got one. It is so hard to find C's here in Arizona. Oh my goodness gracious. Gwendolyn got another one. And then I'm starting to save B for the new baby. So the new baby got a couple. My grandson, Idris, did not get anything this time around. They didn't have any. They did have a J for my letters to Santa, so we'll be putting that away. And I found a star note. How exciting was that? So I'm going to go ahead and do these really quickly. Here is my little envelope for my letter to Santa. And the letters to Santa, I'm just saving J's. And I put them in my little envelope, my little letters to Santa. And then it's just extra Christmas savings. And then at the, I think I decided I was going to open this up on Black Friday. And then whatever's in here, I'm just going to put towards my Christmas budget. So it's cute. And granted, I don't get a lot of J's. I don't save a lot of money, but it's just, you know, additional savings. It works for me. Okay, so there's Idris. Okay, so here's Gwen. And Gwendolyn, today we get to put in $3. So we get to color 3 of these. And once this card is filled up, she'll have $150 towards her, I guess, vacation fund, whatever. I'm trying to save $500 for each kid. And I have been saving this since I became a grandma. That's how long I have been doing this. And it is a very long, drawn-out process. Very long and drawn out. Nobody has reached that. Cordelia has hit her 150, and Idris has hit his 150. Malachi has not. The new baby obviously hasn't, since I've just barely started. But I am going to put in another $1 for Cordelia. She needs to get a new tracker. Her and Idris both need to. All right, so Malachi, we get to do 2 for him today. Alrighty, so here's his 2. But it's a cute savings challenge, you know, because it's not like I get a lot of dollars anyway. And, you know, when I come across them, it's like, oh, look what I found. You know, it's fun. All right, so the baby, and this envelope I used, I created this envelope when my daughter was expecting Malachi, actually. And now I get to recycle it for the new baby. And somewhere in my stash of stuff, I have one of these that say baby, and it has the Mickey Mouse hat. When I find it, I'm going to swap that out for this one, and then I'll probably use this one for the baby shower. And then this one here is where I stash my star notes, and we have a $5 that we get to add. I don't count these, and I don't have any particular idea of why I'm saving them or what I'm going to do with them, because none of them in here are worth anything except face value. So I think that maybe at some point, maybe at the end of the year, I'll just see how much I saved, and then I will take them back to the bank and let them recirculate so other people can have the joy of finding a star note. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you do with your star notes? Do you even collect star notes? And if you do, what do you do with them after you have them? Because, yeah, they're cute to collect, you know, it's just another game to play, but what's the purpose of just money sitting in an envelope serving nothing when it could be serving other things like finishing Christmas challenges or other savings challenges or being put towards a car payment or something. I just don't know. Oh my goodness. All right. So I've jabbered a long time. I do want to show you something though that I got yesterday. And that was a package from Pam Champion over at the Miss Champion. She was so sweet to send me a new binder, and oh my gosh, I don't know if the camera is going to pick up how beautiful this is, but it is sparkly, it's shiny, it's my favorite color. But let me show you, because I just don't know if you can see how, I'm going to stand up to see if you can see how, yeah, you might be able to see. Look at how beautiful that is. Thank you so much, Pam. This is gorgeous. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, though. You know, should I do a box challenge in here? Should I move my other things over here? Should I put beautiful hummingbirds on here? I don't know. The possibilities are endless, but I was thinking that I could put my, where is it? I could put my hummingbird charm in here, and it does say Faith, and it has little crystal birthstones on here. So I'm wondering if maybe I should make this into my new Faith binder. I don't know. If you have any ideas, let me know. But it is absolutely gorgeous. I picked this up yesterday from the post office on the way to the gym, and I jumped in the car and I'm like, what in the world is this? And I was just beaming from ear to ear, I'm sure. And I was telling my daughter, I'm like, this is so gorgeous. What am I going to do with it? I don't want to use it. It's too pretty. And she's like, oh, you'll figure out something. You always do, you know, with her kind of, but yeah, it is so, so pretty. So thank you so much, Pam. I love it. I love it. And you know what? It matches some of my dice too. Look at this. It's like the same color. I'm going to have to figure out something that I can do with this. I just don't know. But anyway, I am done for today. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, I'm going to paint. I'm going to attempt to paint without getting hurt. And I'm going to try to film some of it for this channel. No promises though, but we'll see what happens. So until tomorrow, happy budgeting and take care.